never doubt it.
I just love watching them turn and turn. What, them wheels? Yes, round and around. Cycle of life. Such a wondrous symbol of the progress we've made in industry and invention. If you say so, sir.
Now.
Round and around, like the cycle of life. Such a wondrous symbol of the progress we've made in industry and invention. If you say so, sir. And remember, guardsmen, we must make sure they keep turning. It would look very bad on your record. Very bad indeed. Should the factory shut down on your watch. Yes, sir.
Tanks in these damn things don't last long enough. Think you'll get your own squad?
After what happened last night?
Thank you for helping me. I thought it was safe. There were rats. So many rats, completely infested. I know some folks aren't superstitious, but I swear, the rats showed up after a man came through, waving around an amulet of some kind. It looked like it was made of bone. But he's dead now, like the others who were living here.
none of our concern the how or why of things. And if you want your elixir rations, then I suggest you stop your wondering.
These are pigs.
Pigs for Sokolov's experiments. And pigs mean nothing to me. Understand?
How did it pass me by?
Right. I mean,
All the
why
others
worry about a couple
down
of
with the
disgusting,
sickness.
smelly pigs?
Better make
you
a
know?
pass over here.
All pigs get slaughtered sooner or later. Better if I wonder about those sounds we heard from the warehouse, right? I mean, what was that all about?
That's better. You'll go far, Grayson.
Did you hear that? Did you hear what those guards were saying?
Keep your voice down. I heard. But what am I supposed to do about it?
Don't you get it? We're gonna die. That madman Sokolov is going to do something terrible to us. We have to get out.
Shh! They'll hear you. If you have a
Let
plan,
me know if you
then
want
I'll- Happy to hear it, but otherwise you're just drawing attention to us.
Come on, bleed!
I'm gonna find your...
checking out.
now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me most vividly in a dream last night, has great potential according to the latest celestial alignment. As for test subject 312,
What is this? Thank you, whoever you are. He kept me in a cage, like an animal. The pain is horrible right now, so I'll just hide in a corner and leave when I'm feeling better.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse?
Never doubt it.
Got a problem.
Royal physician himself.
you made a neat job of it. Drop him here and we'll be off. Set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
Well done, Corvo. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
I'm working on... Normally, I'm a natural philosopher, but today, consider me a humble craftsman here to serve.
Attention citizens. This evening, the streets adjacent to Pendleton Manor will be closed for a private ceremony following the tragic loss of two of our city's best and brightest, the Lords Custis and Morgan Pendleton. Attention Dunwall holdings and parliamentary votes now fall to Lord Trevor's a serious offense who asks for respect during this time by officers of the watch. Display your pride in Dunwall by respecting the property and rights of others in these trying times and preserving the timeless beauty. Attention, Dunwall citizens. You are reported.
Any water.
Public fountain or the river. Anyone who is concerned,
Please be as quiet as you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep. Poor dear. It's okay, Emily, I'm here. She seems happier when you're here. Though I know you have important things to do. Out there in the city.
There's hardly a need to work on table etiquette. She knows it all, even if she chooses not to employ it. She'd rather hold her spoon by the wrong end and pretend it's a sword. Then suddenly she changes and she's all manners, asking for a tea party. I tried to oblige her, but I have little to work with. No proper plates. Instead of a cloth napkin, I've only the bar rack. Ale mugs instead of teacups. I've asked for things befitting her, but they have their minds on other things. For now, Emily and I decided to make a pretend dinner using paper and little things she's found here and there. On the floor, I suppose. Not right for a princess, but it'll have to do.
Please, please leave a candle for me. It gets dark in here and I can't see my mother. I just want a candle. Where is Corvo?
She still has bad dreams, though it's understandable given all she's been through. Sometimes she calls out your name. Sometimes she cries for her mother.
Lady Emily Caldwell was abducted some 6 years past at the moment of her mother's terrible murder. Anyone with information leading to the location or return of the daughter of our beloved late Emily
You were making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here. Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
Attention, Dutch all citizens. The attendance circle has chosen the march eye opening. Let us all raise renovation of...
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers, shaped like snowflakes. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, you know, looking through the lock. I realize, well, everything you're thinking I already realize. I'm a natural philosopher, but that doesn't mean I'm not a gentleman, or I try to be one.
Attention Dunwall citizens, be aware that looting of evacuated areas is a serious offense and will be summarily punished by officers of the watch.
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day. Just me this time.
And preserving the timeless beauty of our fair city.
Royal physician, I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty is.
I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress, and the former spy master, or the Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying this city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague, I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us, Sokolov. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress, the very aristocrat who is funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you. You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
curious strategy.
Of which I approve.
It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street Brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However, I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Pendician spices and a drop of whale oil. Would you care to purchase it?
I'll leave it to you. But if you get tired of questioning Sokolov, I'll let you know that his taste for King Street brandy is legendary. I think Piero has a bottle. It might help persuade him. If not, well, call me if it gets entertaining.
I could use a drink. King Street Brandy? I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight? The timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
He's right. You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the grounds. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out in whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. If you do this tonight, you'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me. I knew Sokolov would see reason and tell us what we need to know. He never actually liked the Lord Regent.
Have you ever been in a sea battle?
Of course.
Did you ever see pirates? And did you sink any?
Of course. Dozens. Oh, yes. But that's not for young girls to hear about.
But I will be Empress, won't I? And then I'll have to sink lots of enemy ships myself. And that's what Empresses do mostly, isn't it?
Of course.
I knew it! I read that some pirate ships have witches aboard that can cause storms and make whales do what they want. Is that true?
Yes. Mostly. Maybe we should be quiet now.
Very well. Everything was so fancy at the Golden Cat, but in a different way than the palace was fancy. The old Madame Prudence said that all the ladies are princesses and the men come to admire them.
The Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready? Regent's pulling out all the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think there'd be tall boys patrolling here tonight. Watch yourself, Corvo. They don't fool around. The good news is, once you get to the party, that mask of yours will let you blend right in. Enjoy your evening out with the folk of quality. Better you than me.
This place gives me the creeps. Didn't old Granny Rags used to live right here?
Who? That crazy old lady?
They say she used to be a noblewoman until her whole family died off. They say she sold them to the outsider.
How about this? You do your damn job, and I'll watch out for scary old ladies.
Corvo? Is that what you dreamed of? All those months in Coldridge Prison while waiting for the executioner? Wealth, beautiful women in the latest fashions, laughing and drinking Tibian wine? And what of the host, Lady Boyle? I can see all her tomorrows, and I know that either she dies tonight at your hand, or she'll live out her days, month after month, year after year, far away, even as her fine clothes wear into tatters and her silken hair gets dull and gray. Half the city can see the lights from the party, and they dream of the delights inside. Will you tear it all to pieces? Either way, it's Lady Boyle's last party.
stopped singing as they passed,
And they thought she was a witch.
ran right through the rose bushes and tackled her. Dragged her back to that abbey.
They call us.
We had to get a notarized letter from the regent himself to get her back. But she hasn't been the same since.
I'm not surprised. I've heard stories.
She won't talk about it. One of these days I'm gonna take one of those apart myself.
I'll be right behind you. Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Indeed, I believe so.
Welcome to the Boyle estate. Yes.
Pendleton? What's he got to say to me?
Pendleton is a gutless, lying sack of shit. I hope he's paying you well for this.
It's damn cold tonight. Hurry up, and let's see what you're made of.
Lord Pendleton's representative will select his weapon. A contest of honor will take place between this anonymous gentleman acting for the challenger, Lord Trevor Pendleton, and Lord Shaw, the challenged party. You will each turn and proceed to the marked positions and remain facing away from each other as I count down from 3. You may then turn and fire
Get
at will.
on with it. I'll kill this fool and we can all go back inside.
Sorry, my lord. We shall proceed. Stop. Stand right there. 3, 2, 1. Party's indoors this time. Hello.
Careful. We tried for a peek upstairs, and the man on duty is an ass.
I should have taught him some manners. This part... sham.
He's just doing his job. A party like this, anyone might have crept in.
Think you'll get your own
Excuse
squad
me,
after
my
what
cousin
happened
is a
last night?
marquis.
Never doubt it.
Of course I don't mean you, but people... And the boys are awful.
Welcome to my party. I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
You? A gentleman?
I'll have you know.
Go ahead, help yourself. I take everything I can carry. They'll never miss it. Don't be silly. The rumors say the Boyles practically own your estate.
What if I said I could get you out of the city, away from all this, to Sokolo's or further?
I don't believe you, but if you're telling the truth, we should talk further, but not here.
Excuse me.
Oh, leave him be. It's a party.
This is a private conversation. Bless you.
What most people don't remember is, the rats came a half a year before the Empress died. And the plague, too.
Are you sure? That's not how I remember it.
Yes, excuse me.
Ricardus claims he memorized the litany on the White Cliff, In a night. Is it possible?
No, no, no.
Enjoying yourself?
You, sir, with the hand tattoo. Put those weapons away. Unless you feel like tangling with the watch.
This as an opportunity.
Hold on, I need a cigar.
I know your mission tonight. We must speak privately. I'm a friend of Pendleton's, and I've done a few favors for your cause. I know your purpose here tonight, and how to say this, your target is the woman I love. I swear that if you'll bring her to me unharmed, you will never hear of her again. There's a cellar directly below the kitchen. I'll wait for you there. I'm not proud of this, but surely it's better than seeing her killed. Her name is Lydia. I won't harm her, I swear. I'm a man of means. Just bring her to the cellar and I will keep her safe with me. Forever. If you want to be beaten, go right ahead. Let your family starve. Sell your... Go ahead, take it. Everyone does. I had a servant sew me an extra pocket.
Indeed.
I trust you are on the guest list, sir.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse?
You'll never believe this.
What is it now?
She had her job.
What a deliciously sinful mask.
No family left.
I thought her interests were confined to her family.
I think she ran out of family a while ago.
What's it all about? And how do you know this?
My servants heard it from hers, naturally. They were sexual rights, I can only assume. Or else, I heard she bathed in her own nephew's blood.
Ridiculous! What sort of hygiene is that?
It's a ritual for the outsider. To keep them safe.
Emma, you could get her sent to the Abbey.
Mask. Doing all right there? Hello, sir. Nasty rat. Get away.
Doing all right there.
Enjoying yourself?
Welcome to the Boyle estate.
Doing all right there?
Will our sisters in the oracular order make a pronouncement regarding the plague soon?
Oh, nasty. Little filth.
Ooh, scary mask. Welcome to the party.
There you are. Although at this stage, I don't know who we could beat.
But don't you see...
Hello, sir.
I beg your pardon.
Enjoying yourself?
Doing all right there.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Indeed, I believe so.
Sickening rat.
Careful. The wall of light is a gift from the Lord Regent.
That you reveal.
Anything you need, sir.
Isn't this supposed to be working? Hello, sir.
Ooh, scary mask.
No weapons at the party. Put it away, sir.
Isn't this supposed to be weapons or something?
You don't look so good. See if Marcy will bring us up a few of those cakes. And a pitcher of ale.
Why don't you ask her?
I thought...
And a fifth of whiskey.
Wait, I was supposed to... She's not... Where am I? For us, not in these terms.
I don't like this. They put 4 guards on it. That's not a regular...
Well, 3 of us at Tom.
Tell me. 4 of us up here guarding and everything. All of them. What's that mean to you?
Relax. We're just the reserves.
In case what? Lady Boyle tries to shake down one of her guests? It's something else. You can feel it at the party. Everyone is nervous. Someone's...
Really? I know it's a party, but I hoped for some privacy here. Yes. A drink? Anything else? Save my life. From what? Are you ill?
Expensive by the day? Hardly.
I say nothing against the Lord Regent. He's the only one holding this together. He'll make us great again.
Those will be great. The Boyles.
No. It's just luck they found crystals on their land. Can't make the run.
No guests past this point.
Things have become so much better for us since the rats came. Not that I'm in favor of it, morally.
Get her on board. At last. Oh, my love. Someday you will understand. You'll never know how happy you've made me. Someday she'll learn to appreciate me. After all, she'll have her whole life.
you okay?
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse?
Oh, what's happening to...
You feeling all right?
another party game. It was fun for a season, but now?
What is it tonight?
Guess which is which. Their hair and makeup are identical.
I hope you enjoyed your evening, sir. But we'd best be on our way. Quickly. Pendleton said he would meet us here. I checked the wine cellar. Losing family gives a man a thirst.
Do you need me to build something for you? I can make anything, practically.
I trust you enjoyed the
Attention,
Boyle's
Dunwall
hospitality.
citizens. The masked criminal is believed to be hiding in a quarantine district. All citizens must report unexplained lights, odd sounds, and signs of conflict originating from evacuated buildings. Attention Dunwall citizens. The streets adjacent to Boyle Manor remain off-limits pending an ongoing investigation.
You did it. And now we've done away with a woman, and a noble woman at that. But Boyle was a viper. She helped the Lord Regent kill the Empress. So I don't feel a thing for her.
You've had a long night, Corvo, but I fear it's not over. Havelock and Martin have already cooked up something more for you. They would like to see you now, in Havelock's chambers above the bar.
Corvo, the time has come. Everything we have done, everything that you have done, has served to make this moment possible.
The Lord Regent is exposed, Corvo. Vulnerable. And now everything is in place to strike at him. We're one step from the throne.
One man, one beating heart, is all that's left of the forces that brought this city to the brink of ruin.
It is simple, but it will be far from easy. The Lord Regent's paranoia has reached an all-time high. He has lost the support of the Overseers, the Parliament, his financial base, and he's lost Sokolov, who made his security technology. So at Dunwall Tower, he has consolidated every remaining loyal man around him.
He knows something is coming. He knows you are coming. And everything depends on him being correct. Piero will help you prepare. Then Samuel will take you close to the tower, near the waterlock. Last time you were there was the horrible day that all of this started. Now you will go there and end it. Good luck, Corvo.
I'm not sure what else we could say, other than our hopes are riding on you.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. You are urged to consider presenting children between the ages of 7 and 10 to the Abbey to be tested. As overseers, they will be well provided for and serve the well-being of the community and the city.